There's an old proverb. If you chase two rabbits, you will not catch either one. Right now, you're probably chasing 20. Your to-do list, your inbox, your notifications, they are all rabbits, scattering your energy in every single direction. And the worst part is, we mistake this frantic running for progress. We end the day exhausted from the chase, but with nothing to show for it. We feel constantly busy, but never truly productive. But what if the secret to getting more done isn't to run faster? What if it's about learning to stand still for a moment and choosing just one rabbit? In this video, we're going to break down a powerful system, synthesizing insights from performance experts and best-selling authors to fix this problem for good. This isn't about better time management, it's about a fundamental shift in focus. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to stop the chase and finally start achieving. So, if chasing one rabbit is the obvious path to success, why do we instinctively try to chase all of them? It feels like our default setting. We arrive at work with a clear intention, but by 10 a.m., we're juggling a dozen different things. It doesn't make logical sense, so why do we do it? It's because we've been taught to believe two fundamental lies about work, lies that are so deeply ingrained in our culture, we don't even see them as lies anymore. The first and most dangerous lie is that everything matters equally. This is the belief, often subconscious, that every task, every request, and every opportunity has roughly the same value. It's the idea that a good employee, or a productive person, says yes to everything. We create sprawling to-do lists where the trivial sits right next to the transformational, and we give them the same weight in our minds. In our rabbit metaphor, this lie convinces us we're standing in a flat field where every single rabbit looks exactly the same size. So we start running after the closest one, or the loudest one, not the one that actually matters. It's a trap, and it leads directly to the second lie. This is the lie of multitasking. Because we believe all the rabbits are equally important, we feel immense pressure to chase them all at the same time. We try juggling an email response while half listening in a meeting. We switch between 3 different projects every 15 minutes. But what feels like superhuman efficiency is actually a process of self-sabotage. Your brain can't focus on 2 things at once. It can only switch its focus back and forth very, very quickly. And every time it switches, it pays a tax. A little bit of time and mental energy is lost forever. You take 3 steps toward one rabbit, then a notification distracts you, and you take 4 steps toward another. At the end of the day, you've run a marathon, but you're standing in the exact same spot, surrounded by rabbits that are all just as far away as when you started. So if these 2 lies are the problem, what's the solution? It's a simple but profound mindset shift, backed by over a century of economic and business research. It's called the 80-20 principle. It states that for most things in life, a tiny number of causes, about 20%, create the majority of the results, about 80%. This means in that field full of rabbits, only a small handful of them are worth the chase. In fact, one of them might be a giant golden rabbit, while the rest are tiny and insignificant. The entire secret to moving from busy to productive is to stop seeing a field of 100 equal rabbits and start looking for the 1 to 5 that truly matter. Your life's work is to ignore the trivial many and focus exclusively on the vital few. This realization changes everything. It reframes the goal. The question is no longer, how can I chase all these rabbits faster? It's, how do I find the golden one? And that's exactly what we're going to do next. Okay, you've had the mindset shift. You now understand that you're not looking for just any rabbit, you're looking for the golden one. But this creates a new challenge. You look out at the field, and it's still full of possibilities, distractions, and demands. It can feel overwhelming. How do you find the one that truly matters in all this noise? You don't guess. You use a system. First, we need to bring some order to this chaos. We need to build 4 pens. This is a simple but powerful tool known as the Urgent Important Matrix. Think of it as 4 pens to sort every task, every request, every rabbit in your life. Let's start with pen number 1, urgent and important. These are the rabbits on fire. They are genuine crises, pressing problems, and hard deadlines. You have to deal with them. This is crisis mode. Your adrenaline is pumping, and it's exhausting. You can't live here, but you have to visit. Now, let's go to pen number 3, urgent but not important. This is the most dangerous pen of all. These are the loud rabbits that belong to other people. They're the needless interruptions, the unimportant meetings, the emails that scream for your attention right now but add no real value to your life. This pen is deceptive. Because it's urgent, it feels productive, but it's a trap. This is the pen of fake productivity. Pen number 4 is not urgent and not important. These are the sleepy, pointless rabbits. The busy work, the mindless scrolling, the escape activities. This is the pen of procrastination. And that leaves us with the most powerful pen on the grid, pen number 2. Pen number 2 is important but not urgent. This is where the golden rabbit lives. These rabbits aren't on fire. They aren't screaming for your attention. They are quiet. They are tasks like planning for the future, learning a new skill, building a crucial relationship, or preventing problems before they start. This is the pen of real progress. The work you do here is what actually moves your life forward. Now, looking at these 4 pens, the choice seems obvious. You should spend all your time in pen 2. But there's a problem. Even in the golden pen, there might be several good options. How do you choose the absolute best one? The one that makes all the other golden rabbits easier to catch or even unnecessary. For that, we need more than pens. We need a compass. And that compass is one simple, powerful question you must ask yourself over and over again. What's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? Read that again. It's not what's one thing I can do, it's what's the one thing. This question forces you to find the lead domino. It's the action that doesn't just move you forward, it creates leverage. It's the master key that unlocks other doors. This question is your sorting mechanism for life. It cuts through the clutter, ignores the noise, and points you directly to the single most important rabbit in the entire field. So you've done it. You've sorted through the chaos, you've used your compass, and you've identified your single most important rabbit. You have clarity, you have focus, you start moving toward it. And then it happens. A colleague asks if you have just 5 minutes. A new email notification pops up with an urgent request. Someone asks you to join a new project. These are the other rabbits, and they have a sneaky way of hopping right into your path, trying to lure you away from your real goal. If you don't have a plan for them, your focus will be shattered before you even take your 10th step. What you need is a fence. You need to build a fortress of focus around your priority, and this fortress is built with 2 powerful tactics. The first is learning to become the gatekeeper. Your time and energy are not infinite. That means every time you say yes to someone else's small rabbit, you are, by default, saying no to your own golden one. Saying no is hard. It feels like you're letting people down, that you're not a team player. But this is a critical reframe. You are not rejecting the person, you are protecting your focus. You are guarding the gate to your most important work. A polite, "I can't right now, I'm focused on another priority," or "let me check and get back to you," is all it takes. It's the strategic no that buys you the freedom to pursue the essential yes. Okay, so the gatekeeper handles all the new rabbits trying to get in. But what about the ones that are already inside your fortress? These are the old projects, the losing battles, the ideas you started that are clearly going nowhere. We keep chasing them out of habit or because we've already invested so much time into them. This is a psychological trap called the sunk cost fallacy. To deal with these, you need to become the editor. An editor's job isn't just to add things, It's to use deliberate subtraction to make the final product more powerful. You need to edit your commitments. Look at your current projects and ask yourself, if I weren't already invested in this, would I start this chase today? If the answer is no, you must have the courage to stop the chase. Cut your losses. It's not failure, it's strategy. By removing a non-essential task, you free up massive amounts of energy to pour into the one that truly counts. Your fence is built, your gate is secure, the clutter has been edited out. Now, with your focus protected and your energy undivided, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to actually catch the rabbit. Now comes the final and most important part, the execution. And just like before, we're not going to rely on guesswork or brute force. We're going to use a system to catch this rabbit intelligently without burning out. This is a 3-part system for effortless execution. The first step is to set the trap. This is the single most powerful productivity tool on the planet, time blocking. You open your calendar and you find your most valuable, high-energy hours. For most of us, that's the morning. And you block out a large, non-negotiable chunk of time, 3 to 4 hours if you can, to work only on your golden rabbit. This isn't just a meeting. This is a sacred appointment with your own progress. You build a bunker. You turn off your phone, close your email, and go dark to the rest of the world. During this time block, there is only one rule. Until my one thing is done, everything else is a distraction. Okay, your time is protected. You start the chase. But what happens when the path itself is difficult? Our default instinct is to just try harder, to run faster, to force our way through obstacles. This is exhausting and inefficient. The second part of the system is to clear the path. Instead of asking, how can I try harder? Ask, what is the single biggest obstacle in my way? Is it a piece of information you don't have? A skill you need to learn? A decision that needs to be made? Identify that one bottleneck, that one big rock, and make removing it your first priority. This is a one-time investment that makes the rest of the journey dramatically easier. Don't just run harder, run smarter. You have your protected time, and you have a clear path. The final step is to make this process feel automatic, not like a monumental effort every single day. This is how you automate the hunt. You do this by focusing on small wins to build momentum. Don't try to catch the entire rabbit on day one. Just focus on taking the first step. Celebrate that progress. That small victory makes starting tomorrow a little bit easier. And the victory tomorrow makes the next day easier still. It creates a positive feedback loop, a chain reaction, where doing your most important work becomes a natural routine, not a daily struggle against willpower. And that's the system. You set the trap with time blocking, you clear the path by removing obstacles, and you automate the hunt by building a routine. The chase is no longer a desperate, chaotic sprint. It's a calm, focused, and repeatable process for achieving what matters most. True productivity is not about being the busiest rabbit chaser in the field. It's not about how many tasks you can juggle or how many emails you can answer. It's having the clarity to choose one essential thing, the courage to say no to all the others, and the discipline to see that one chase all the way through to the end. That is the entire secret to moving from always busy to truly productive. If this video helped you gain some clarity today, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who might be stuck in the busy trap. And of course, subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Now, go catch your rabbit.